What the heck? Oh! Okay, that's a change of pace.
Well, boys, you are now reacting to Bag, Bad, Back.
Bag, Bad, Back?
I cannot hear her.
Bad, Bag, Back!
The ad is playing really loud in my ears right now, and I don't want to adjust the music because then I'll have to adjust when it starts, so I'm just gonna deal with it. We got another one. Give me a sec.
Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday.
So
I'm just hearing the vibration of you speak, but not the words that you're saying.
You are now reacting to the boy group RIIZE and their latest single, Bag, Bad, Back.
Bag, back.
What's your interpretation?
Honestly, my bag makes my back bad.
Yeah, that's so true! That's so true!
We stuff too many things in our bags.
iPad, flute,
Exactly.
music.
The song employs the metaphor of a bag to symbolize the burdens and aspirations their groups carry on their journey towards success.
Well, I actually read it as big back.
Yeah, I thought it was Big Bad Back.
I was like, huh.
This bag is filled with their dreams, efforts, and weight of expectations, reflecting their determination to persevere despite challenges. They rap, "I've been in my bag, counting up my steps. My eyes feel heavy when we carry our dreams. Watch this, the way I move. Think I might just break my back. Strap it tight, pack the bag until it bursts. No, I gotta get that." This song is composed by Strong Dragon, Jacob Aaron, Drew Love, and Big One.
You did a good job of setting the scene there, Emma. That was interesting.
If you're hearing this right now, that means this video isn't monetizable, nor is it sponsored. Instead, this video is brought to you by you, our YouTube members and supporters on Patreon. Patreon and YouTube memberships are how viewers like you can support our team and also gain access to tons of exclusive content.
There's a part that I love so much that I actually like the song a lot. It's just the guy that goes, ooh, baby, ooh. Oh, it's so comfy, it like...
Thank you so much to all of you who already support us. We really couldn't keep doing this without you. And now, back to the video.
3, 2, 1, bah.
Oh, big bag!
That looks heavy.
That's heavy now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a big bag.
Damn, bro, take the elevator.
That's some drip though.
Black
That's like
and white.
embellished shoulders. I don't know who that is, but he's hot.
Whoa.
Oh,
Okay, I like this.
wow.
It's like a possessed ghost filter.
There's like a
This is a lot.
woodblock sound right at the beginning. I can't really hear it anymore though.
Ooh, jet ski on my toes.
Yeah, okay. That little chromatic half step. It's always so edgy.
Sounds like someone is like panting in the mic. Like,
Yeah.
This bass is so in my ears right now.
Oh, that's so cool.
Beep beep.
I like this pulsating bass line though.
I don't know what I expected because I haven't heard any of their other songs.
Oh, you haven't heard
But-
boom 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 bass?
No, I have not, but
Oh,
I expected this to be more sentimental.
Great.
Back.
That was what I was thinking of. Yes.
Now they're showing how badass they are with their bag and carrying their dreams.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, B flat.
Oh, we changed the pedal.
I feel like they're trying to represent the wavy air visual thing in the heat. Because I mean they did that in the video with the wiggles. Bro caught it. That's crazy. That's crazy work right there.
That's gonna kill him from that height.
Ooh, are they sponsored by Louis Vuitton? It's crazy.
There's like almost like a glass woodblocky sound. It happened once in that entire section. I'll have to go back.
I do like a good effect for the lyrics. Like really emphasizing certain words.
You see my bag, it's hella dipping and it's hella thick. What do you think about that? What do you think about that?
Got some choir action here.
Bag.
Very bass heavy,
Yeah.
actually. This whole track is very bass heavy.
There have been a lot of bags. Maybe a few less bags.
This alien voice is interesting. It reminds me of AJR, which is kind of not a good experience, but...
Piano.
Nice line, yeah.
Okay, that's a change of pace.
When did this become beautiful?
Are we getting some lament bass here?
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice.
This instrumental is kind of weird though.
Oh, yeah. Piano now. Oh,
Oh, it's like a piano that's like really
Yeah.
Watery.
It's more conventional now.
Jordan, no triplets.
Wait, we got
There's a party going on
party
there.
going on. Instrument party.
So, why is there a whole band in here?
Yeah, you're rising in pitch too. Wow.
Oh, double. That's a double. That's a double bass right there.
There's like a metal sound now.
Oh, the instruments.
Almost
Yeah,
like,
like,
chimes.
Sorry.
Not the timpani.
No, why is it? No, my piano.
Oh, I just realized those are instruments.
It's a mini grand
Hey,
too.
not the instruments. I hope that it's CG. I saw Joe.
They're getting that bag.
Oh, we're in the bag.
We're in the bag.
Big bad bark.
Yeah, I wanted that for longer. That would have been so good.
No, it would not have. I can't do this one.
Bag.
Wait. That doesn't look like back. That looks like bark. Bag,
Oh,
bed,
yeah.
bark.
There's like a little demon tail on that.
Yeah, wait, what?
It's a cool ending.
Really sick ending, yeah.
What do you guys think?
Please don't touch me. Back. That's so hype.
I like RIIZE and their songs. They have like Impossible or like Love 119, such a hard little cute little high school boy, like love youthfulness, and I've seen them do a lot of youthful or like energetic concepts. But this is a completely changed or like the opposite side of them that I've never seen before. It adds a little bit of different spice into their group, which I think it worked really well.
Isn't this similar to their pre-debut song? The one with the siren, bring back the siren!
I love that one.
I feel like
forgot
this
about
is
that.
similar.
I forgot about that. Yes.
I really like how they don't like overcomplicate the rhythm in this, and I mean it in terms of orchestration of like the density of rhythms. So there's this pulsating bass, right, and it's sort of in a 16th note rhythm, like it's sort of just like driving 16th notes. You might not hear it as that. You might hear 8th notes, but it is like a 16th note pulse.
The entire thing was this motion from D sharp to E, so do, do, do. In the chorus, there's also some usage of the direct, like perfect fifth up. Do, 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 do. So it's always treated as like the semitone up is like the appoggiatura, so it adds a little bit of that edginess. A lot of different edgy concept songs use this semitone movement. At one point there was G sharp, E, D sharp, sol, mi, re. Yeah, just as kind of like movement. But yeah, basically it's all like one pitch, which is where I think there's a lot of fun happening in the instrumentation and the rhythm.
Super fun instrumentation.
Yeah, a lot of different things coming in and out, visually as well as sonically.
And when that's going on, the drums are super simple, especially in the hi-hat. Yeah. They're not like giving you 16th notes or anything. It's just like just super chill. And I think that's great because if they had both, it might be too much complexity going on. It would take away. And the same thing when the rap verse starts, he starts rapping in 16th notes and everything else is just like out of the way. So it's like a really cool way of like highlighting what's important, like with the rap section, and also just keeping things intense but simple, so it doesn't take away from the actual music and like what he's singing and everything else that's going on. And it happens throughout the song where one instrument or voice will be a little more rhythmically complex and rhythmically dense, and everything else just backs off for it and lets the rhythm sort of be driven by that important thing, if that makes sense.
Because I think it really works well when you have lyrics that are just emphasizing like one word, like bag, 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 bag.
I was curious if you guys honed in on the like higher ostinato that gave me Flute vibes. I don't know.
Oh,
maybe not
There's
you guys.
a higher ostinato.
I don't even remember that.
I go back to it's in the pre-chorus and chorus.
Oh, bum.
It's just so quiet.
F, yeah. Is that it? Yeah. Yeah, it could be fluty. Yeah, I didn't hear that at all the
just
first
so
time around. That did
quiet.
not stick out to me. That's so funny.
Crossing my legs.
Because that is definitely, it's not flute, but it's flute adjacent. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, it's flute adjacent. I think it's definitely some sort of like boop synth of some kind.
Do you think these boops add any sort of vibe?
Am I crazy or is that like a...
Want to switch over to guitar?
Oh, it sounds...
It's dying.
Oh, I see. Like the flute is outlining, to me it sounds like a... That chord, while the bass still has like an E flat, like a under it. So starting that like arpeggiation on an F or on like that second was really striking to me. I don't know what I was expecting, but just having that like second opening the chord progression like right on the one, I was just like, oh, that's a really interesting interval, and just kind of like almost faux resolving into itself was really cool.
That's the fun thing about choosing repetitive loops throughout a song is like how can you highlight them or showcase them in different ways throughout.
Yeah, for sure.
That's an example. All right. Were there any possible standout moments with your instruments maybe?
Wait, stand out. Wait.
Stand out?
Were there string parts? Like the going, like the
Yeah.
The
That counts strings?
Wait, really?
I
I thought that was more like
keyboards.
like I don't know.
Not like actual like
Keyboard? Maybe it's a string, but they definitely did something with electronic.
Definitely.
Oh, that does. It sounds like it starts off as a string and then like is synth. It becomes more synthy the higher it gets.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
always
I
like a
think so.
combination.
Yeah.
It could be a synth imitating a string instrument.
I think it adds a lot of tension because it's chromaticism and has some like the tremolo kind of sounding that they bring. It's accelerating with the pitches slowly. It definitely adds tension. It's the climax and then the choir joins in right before the chorus drops. So
What did you feel about the song itself?
It's fun. The way that they built harmonic or musical tension was by building up the highs pretty much throughout. So whenever they would get this alien voice in, which had a lot of high pitches in it, or they would build up like the instrumentation so that there's a lot of highs, and then they would just suddenly drop all those out, and it would be a suddenly low, just a low moment. Or they'd maybe leave their falsetto out of nowhere and go for the drop or the landing point, which is like a really cool way to create musical intrigue. But the one downside that I noticed from that strategy, because they exclusively did that pretty much throughout, and the one downside of that I noticed was that the climax chorus didn't feel much different than the other ones. Usually the climax chorus is where you're going to want to layer everything and throw everything at the wall, but their strategy actually works to take stuff out, and that's how they like create a climax. So it didn't really work quite as well. They had more people shouting.
Yeah, I think there's more.
I think there's a couple.
Like higher register
which is
backs.
like cool. Yeah, that's cool, but that's not like as exciting as like a usual K-pop climax would be.
I think they did add a couple of percussion instruments though
Yeah.
at the last, but I agree it wasn't like super significant. So.
Because the chorus is also pretty long and like, you know, very wordy, that the song just ends up deflating.
I really like the bridge situation. That was nice.
That was a lyrical section.
love that part.
That was
love that part.
Crazy.
That was so good.
Yeah. It's like, it kind of softens the song a little bit.
Kind of the whooshy.
And also bigger, like more harmony too.
Yes.
I think we were sort of hanging around like pedals a lot, so just like a singular note.
It had the piano in there, which I really liked because I felt like that gave it some sort of like Like obviously it had some sort of harmonic structure for the rest of the song, but I felt like that was changing more rapidly. So it gave my ear something kind of to, even though there was a lot of, that one was less crunchy and more whooshy, but like, I felt like with the more vocally focused stuff and the piano kind of like in the mix, I felt like it gave it a little bit more structure than the rest of the song.
Fa la si do. Fa sol uno. It's not E yet. It's all chromatic. See, it's still F and then E.
So like a little bit of a passing tone motion. This is a really cool piano part. It's highlighting a lot of like chromatic non-chord tones, but also this like open fifth motion. It just adds like kind of like a filler over everything that's happening. It's a little nice to have like these like decorations up top with open fifths.
I think it pairs well with the visuals too, as there's a piano flying at your face. You notice the piano in the texture. Wow. Text painting.
Something that I found that was disjointed was not actually in the music itself, but in the music video. And it's the fact that you see like a whole bunch of instruments, but then you don't actually hear any of them.
Yeah, because they're falling from the sky.
You hear the piano. You hear one of the instruments, and there's like a really interesting piano in the bridge.
So whenever you see instruments, you wish that you could hear them, even if they are crashing through a window.
Oh yeah, totally.
I kind of like the energy of like the panning back and forth with the instruments. I think it fit. And like, even though I guess I couldn't hear each instrument individually, I feel like they still did something that fit the music at the moment. So I don't know why it worked, but you bring up a good point.
I just always felt, I was like, oh, I guess like we saw the piano, and I thought that that would signal like a larger switch in the instrumentation. But they just continue it with like synthesizers, and which I don't mind that, because I thought those were great.
I would like to encourage you guys to go back to 237 and pay closer attention to the flying objects.
Okay.
Oh, are we gonna get some production painting?
That's so cool. I love it.
Wait, maybe.
Wait, was that not it?
Do you not feel anything towards all the exploding and flying instruments?
No.
No, I feel it's kind of cathartic actually after the semester.
Yeah.
Wait, those better be CGI instruments. Is that why you're having us react to it?
Yes.
Because the instruments are all falling out of the freaking sky?
Yes.
I just saw the flying timpani and I'm like, bro,
I saw the timpani. I was like, are they in a...
I think they burst out of the earth first.
Oh, yeah. It happens.
We were just like, oh no, the poor instruments.
Dude, the ground like explodes with instruments, and then out of all things that they decide to make
That
fly,
happens
it's
over
a
there
bunch
too,
of, like,
you know.
classical, extremely expensive classical. Like an entire grand piano just
A whole
slammed
grand
into the
piano.
window.
That would hurt.
That would honestly
that would
look
really hurt. You'd be done.
You would be dead.
You'd be toast.
You'd be toast.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes
Timpani
they fly
toast.
around. Happens.
It's like a French horn, piano, cello. There's like a tuba in there. There's like electric guitars, hi-hat, bass kick drums, like toms, speakers, another floor tom.
Guys,
There's like a whole drum set with hardware. There's a timpani flying.
Okay, the timpani makes me feel some type of way.
is this an underlying message towards us?
Yeah, what happened? This is meant for us.
It's death of real acoustic music.
Real. Oh, that's very deep.
I feel like if you want us to see flying instruments and be like, oh my god, flying instruments, I think that's more like a gag thing. It's CGI. I don't care. It's fine. It's fine.
Whoa, you guys are so much more carefree than our original crew. They'd be crying.
Yeah.
I don't know. Sometimes the instruments get flung. I've flung a head joint several times in marching band, so it happens.
My teacher threw her flute out the window once.
Oh, really?
Did it survive?
Yeah, she said it didn't break.
That's wild.
But out of frustration.
Do you want to like throw?
No.
No.
I
Here.
dropped it before a very important concert.
You're gonna put me on top of a building here? Okay, I threw it up.
so silly.
He's so clean. Oh, we're running. Go, go! Hurry, we're late for practice.